she is the face because of her skill. And she should be the face for her skill. And that's the way it should be used.
Revenue came from too, Josh. Let's not forget Double J.
But the rivalry, that's what sports should be about. Rivalries and skills. And that's what should bring the attention, not the sexuality.
Exactly.
I agree with that 100%. Caitlin Clark brought the right eyes. What you were saying, like what you were getting into about this guy sitting down. Guess what? They're the fans I don't want. If you're just going to sexualize me, I don't want you as a fan.
And that's fine. I'm just saying, because when it comes to views, okay, TV deals, where they get the money from? Views. Guys, that's why, and plus, Josh, as a male-dominant world in sports, okay? In sports, because a lot of people watch the women's soccer, correct? USA Soccer.
Yeah.
One of the top women's shows that get more reviews than anything besides the last finals of the WNBA, because they capitalized big numbers this year.
Yep.
Okay.
Set records.
You know how long it took before a lot of people started eyeballing them?
Oh no, I get it. But like you said, look what started bringing the eyeballs down. The real eyeballs. A rivalry that came out of college.
Yep.
About skill, not about sexuality. That's what builds the sport, not sexuality. Is what I'm trying to say is there's nothing wrong with the women being sexy. Just like the males do sexy stuff. They do their magazine stuff. It's part of advertising. I get that. But that should not be the focus of the only reason why you watch something or not like something. Because in my eyes, and this is coming from a person that's been a player, coach, everything, I don't want them fans. If you're not there for the love of the game, because you actually love watching basketball, hockey, whatever it is, because they even got football lingerie crap now that I think is bull crap. That's an actual league for women. Hey, the women are okay with it. They want to do it. Hey, that's on them. I'm not going to watch it. I don't agree with it. But do not make sexuality the focus. Let's make it about the sport and the players, not about just how they look. That's my thing. I get advertisement. Yeah, you're going to use it here and there for stuff, but let's not make it the goal and the focus and the only thing we look at. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with sexuality.
Right there.
There's nothing wrong with sexuality. But when that's all you're focusing on and that's all you want to make it about, it's wrong.
It is wrong. But it also brings money.
And that's why I said making it the focus is what's wrong. Using it is smart.
There you go.
But like I said, it should not be the focus and what
focal point. No, you're absolutely right.
And this person should not be the face of you.
Say that it isn't.
No, but Sarah Nurse, who's a hockey player, a women's hockey player, very cute girl, should not be just the face just because she's cute. Because this girl that has more skill than her, people think's ugly. You see what I mean there? This girl, and I'm just going to use another name because I remember, Megan Keller, should be the focus because her skills are better, even though she's not better looking than Sarah Nurse. You get what I'm saying there?
Yes.
I don't think Sarah Nurse should be the face just because she's better looking, even though she's not a top player. Even though really she is in real life. She really is. I'm just using names as an example that people would know have an idea who I'm talking about that maybe follow hockey at all. But I just feel it should be about the skilled players, not just because they're beautiful or handsome or whatever. Because it goes both ways for guys too. Because back in the day, it was too much for guys, and they fought and they got it changed, and it's not as bad. But now we got to fight for the women,
right? But also, I mean, pretty much, sex is in all sports. Let's not call it a spade a spade.
No,
all right?
I'm not saying that.
Because I mean, yes, I'd rather you look at someone's skills than anything. Because I mean, like one of my all-time favorite women players, all time, is Dawn Staley. Okay, not the greatest looking chick. In fact, some probably think she's a stud. But I loved her skill, which is why I followed her. Lisa Leslie, cute girl, but can ball her ass off. I mean, shoot, she's one of the top 50 players.
All time WNBA. Yep.
Like that's. I mean, I was with the WNBA from the beginning.
I the first three or 4 years, I watched every game
because because those women that started it,
Rebecca
really
Lobo,
knew the game, and without them having the plateau, if it wasn't for the Olympics, I wouldn't have heard of a lot of them. Some of them I did follow when they were in college and stuff like that, because I did watch women's basketball.
Yep. Because at that time, the only place to play was Europe.
Yeah.
After college, you went to Europe and waited for the Olympics every 4 years, and you played that and hoped that got you enough notice that you got some branding deals in the U.S. that got you good money. And that's how women's sports were 90s into the early 2000s. We're now in 2025. It's time for it to change.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's time for the women to get more equal rights with the way they're treated as the men are.
But also, you always they're always talking about giving support and everything. So I think if a young girl is into basketball, definitely have them point to certain players so they can see that these girls are achieving some of the impossible. Because I mean,
as
the NBA,
Wilson,
in my opinion, just like how everybody's dream growing up, they always wanted to be like Mike or
Kobe, LeBron.
LeBron. The NBA was the dream. Well, I think if they finally do what they need to do, make this place the money they deserve, and at least share the revenue so the players can not have to go overseas to do this, then you'll have some girls saying, I want to go to the WNBA. That's my goal in life. And then work their ass off to get there. And it's sad that that's not a lot of dreams. Some girls have that dream who are diehard basketball players. Because me, I knew I wasn't going to make it, but I did have a dream. But to hear how some of these guys ended up as coaches and stuff like that, or sports broadcasters because they love the sport, that's something I always had as my own experience. So what I'm getting at is I just think the WNBA, and I'm agreeing with you, they need to pay these women so it is like the place to go to.
Because like I said, the revenue share is the player's big focal point that they said they will not back down at all until they get something with that. The contracts of like how much they get paid per year and stuff, they've already that part's going pretty good. Where they've agreed to up it on both sides, where the lowest would be like 220,000 K or something like that, and the highest being like 1.5 something. So the negotiations going good. It's that revenue share, which I think is I agree with the players, the most important part, because they get screwed in the long run if they don't get that, because if the team does well, they lose money still. If they don't get a revenue share, they're losing out on a whole bunch of money and revenue that they should be getting. That is from their work.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they can figure that out. I really don't want to see them go to a lockout because I really do think it'll hurt them. The only good thing is, I don't know what the rules would be with a lockout, but a lot of them have the revival to fall back on that they'll be getting ready to start in a few weeks. And then there's that another league starting up soon, Plan 8.
I would say if they did do a lockout, it would hurt them more than anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it definitely would. I don't want to see
because of the television deals. That's what I think is going to hurt them.
Yep.
More than anything with the league.
Yeah. And that's, yeah, I don't want to see that come, but the way, with everything I keep reading, it doesn't look good of not going that direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is stuff I read from players too, not just news outlets. I'm reading stuff. I've been finding stuff from the actual players themselves on their Twitters and stuff and reading what they have to say. I want to get their actual feelings, not just what the news, how the news wants you to hear it or read it. So, but hopefully something changes quick and they can get it all figured out.
Yeah, hopefully sooner than later.
As always, like, comment, share, hit that bell so you know when we're live, which is every Tuesday at 7. So come hang out with us. I'm just Josh.
I'm Will the Thrill.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.